okay, we need to find the integral of 2 over the square root of 4 minus 9x squared with respect to x. So we're going to do this using standard integrals, and we may need a substitution as well along the way. So the first thing to notice is these 2. I can pull the 2 out as a common factor, so I can say, well, that equals 2 times the integral of 1 over the square root of 4 minus 9x squared with respect to x. So looking at the standard integrals, the one that looks most like this is the one that says, it's just from the formula book, so the integral of 1 over the square root of a squared minus x squared with respect to x equals arc sine x over a plus the constant of integration. Right, so I want to make this look like that. So it shouldn't be too bad, because 4 is a square number, 9 is a square number, then you've got x squared. So if we just sort of take the square root of 4 and the square root of 3x, and, sorry, 9x, which is 3x, and then we can write it as something squared minus something else squared in that square root sign. So I've forgotten the 2 there. So this now equals 2 times the integral of 1 over the square root, well, it's 2 squared, minus 3x squared, right? So dx. And this looks a lot like that, like this, but we want that to be just one thing. So the 3x, because that's another thing, a function in there, we're going to now use a u substitution. So we'll still be able to use the standard integral, but we're going to need a u substitution because something else is going to come out of this. So what we're going to do, we're going to let u equal 3x, so equal the thing in there. So du by dx must equal 3, which means that dx must be du by 3, or 1/3 du. So now if we transform this integral, so now the integral equals, well, it's the 2 that was already there times 1/3. I'll just get rid of that integral sign. So 2 times 1/3 of the integral of 1 over 2 squared minus u squared. 2 squared minus u squared, all in a square root sign. And now it's du. So remember, dx turned into 1/3 du. So now, if I look at the standard integral, we've got our a, which is 2, we've got our x squared, which is u squared. So this becomes, well, it equals 2/3 times arc sine and x over a. The x is u and the a is 2. So that would be u over 2 plus the constant of integration. So now all that is left to do is to put u back. U is 3x, so it must equal 2/3 arc sine 3x over 2 plus the constant of integration.